So let me come back to my team across here again and talk a little bit about having video calls. And then we'll go on to assignments really quickly. So if we want to have a video call inside our team, we can either do a calendar appointment in here and add a new meeting. And then in that, what will happen is a calendar invite will go there and there'll be a link there that can be accessible and your students can then view it. Now, just be aware that if you organize a meeting this way, that calendar link is always going to be live, which means that your kids can jump into a meeting at any time, regardless of you being there or not. So what we would suggest is this. If we come back to my team in here, I'm going to create a channel in here and go add a channel, and I'm going to call it 01A meeting channel. Now in my meeting channel, what can happen is this is where I can have my meetings with my kids. So in my meeting channel, we might want to jump on a call as all our kids. Down the bottom here, there is the video camera. That video camera is basically a Meet Now video. So if I turn that on, it's going to ask for my camera. Yep, beautiful. And there's me sitting there. And what it's going to do is it's going to say Meet Now. And what that does, this could be a maths meeting, it will then go Meet Now for your kids, and they'll all have access to be able to jump in there and meet straight away. So that's pretty cool. It also means that you can turn the kids off. You can actually kick them out of that meeting once you're finished and shut it down, and then they can't get back into it. If it's a calendar invite, they can always get back into that meeting. So just be aware what it is. Now, people have asked in that chat about the video inside Teams. At the moment, you can have 4 people on the screen and all the other kids will have just icons or their names across the bottom. So it's not like Zoom, where Zoom can have a whole lot of people in it. It's basically just around the Microsoft world. Now, the reason why they do that is because just for the bandwidth and making it work well, but also a couple other bits and pieces. Inside Zoom, if you save a Zoom call or video Zoom call, it gets stored either on their servers and then you've got to download it and have it. If I record a meeting inside my Microsoft Teams here, it is automatically saved in Microsoft Stream, which is locked into your account. No one else can get it. So it's incredibly secure. So if you are interacting with kids, depends on the protocols of your class or your school. I would be suggesting that if you're going to meet with kids, then video every meeting. A little banner will come up on their screen saying this meeting is about to be videoed, and it will record it. They can then come back and watch it at any stage, and then you can also come back and watch it as well. So it just kind of keeps you a bit safe. But also, if kids need to come back and go, oh, Mr. Francis talked about doing fractions, I can't remember what it was, they can come back and watch the video at any time. So if I go Meet Now, it's just going to Meet Now like that. It looks fantastic. No one else is in the meeting, it's just me. The 3 dots over here give me some actions. I can come into here. I can show my meeting details. I can start the recording. Because I'm in the browser, I can't blur my background, but if I'm using the desktop app enables me to blur the background, so all the background here will be blurred out so you won't see what's going on. So you'd probably be using the desktop app for you. If I start recording, it'll work straight away. I can also come in here and go turn off incoming video. And you'll see on the right-hand side, there's a window that says people. At the end of this meeting, if we had recorded it and I wanted to finish the meeting, I can just come through here and kick all the kids off. And then once I've done that and shut the meeting down, it disappears. They can't get back into that meeting again. So it's a really handy way of being able to manage that as well. Up here, you'll see there's also meeting notes. If you click that on, then you'll get some notes that you can take in your meeting and they'll follow that meeting and everyone else can see it as well. So I'll just kind of hang up on that one. So it depends on how the protocols are working with you and your schools of how to run those meetings, but that video call works really nicely. The video quality is good, the sound's good, and the video recording is good. If we had another 45 minutes, I'd show you that once you record something inside Teams, it goes to Microsoft Stream. Microsoft Stream will then give you a transcript of that meeting. And so the kids can scroll through and click on anything inside that meeting to be able to, they click on anything inside that meeting to be able to see what's going on. Now let me turn my camera back on and I'll just come back for a tick and then I'll show you how to manage assignments. So when you work, when you do the video call and record it, it goes to Microsoft Stream. Once it's gone to Stream, it'll do a live transcript and all the kids need to do is click on the words that you're talking about, and the video will fast forward to that bit. So if you're going to do an introduction to a unit of work, you could just go meet now with no one there, video it, explain what you're going to be doing in this topic, or explain what you want the kids to do for the day. It goes to stream. You can add it as a tab inside the team as well. But then they can come back to it and click on the bit that says, after lunch, you need to do this. So they can fast forward to that part of the video. Really, really good. It's very, very hard, or it's impossible to share your video stream outside of your domain or outside of your school account. It's just locked in really, really tight. So it gives you that security, which for me is a really good thing to do.